Okay, morning after. It's Sunday, December 10th, 2023. We have gotten the new fan housing with old sprocket, spring, whatever those pieces are, but I don't have a handle for this one. And we have our old fan housing that had to get jury-rigged together. And this is completely intact and functional, so that was the kind of intent, is to, so I know this one kind of works, so I'm going to leave that intact. I'm going to buy a new handle and put it on here, and then put the fan housing on here. So in preparation for that, I have to run to the store. Emptied all the old gas, put fresh gas in. We do have some oil, fresh gas. We took the air filter off and clean that out a bit. Check the spark plug, looks good. Tightened up the chain a bit. Chain looks pretty sharp. So once we get our handle, we're going to put it on. Put that back on here, and we're going to take it outside and see if we can get it started. And we need to pull this off and spray some carb cleaner in here to get it to kick over easier, because I don't have a 17-year-old body anymore that can pull 100 times on a cord without some part of my body winding up in the hospital. So that's the plan. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll get this thing fired up. It rained all night. We had about 1 inch of rain, so there's not too much. Pretty soggy out, but I could take this out and do some bucking on a couple of logs out there to see how she runs. Okay, it's Sunday night, December 9th, I think. I think the Bills are playing. Sun's going down. It's like 4:30. It's going to be dark in 15 minutes, but I did really want to get this fired up, so I'm going to give it a try and see. Well, you heard it kick over with a little bit of gum out in the air cleaner, but as you can tell, the cord I used is not sufficient enough, and it broke, so I have to get the right cord, I guess. Well, it kicked over once. Alright, so in the past, the spring has popped out, which did not happen. In the past, the recoil rope has got stuck between the sprocket and the housing. That did not happen. I have a feeling, I think the knot just pulled through and is in there. So we're going to pull it apart and see what we got. Alright, we got the rope put back in the handle. A knot had come undone, so I think it's going to be in a good place. Let's Yep, so I think tomorrow we will take it out and fire it up. We also bought a new, I call them a sheath. I heard them called Scarboroughs, I heard them called Scarbs. But whatever this thing is, I bought one that fits there nice so I don't have to have a bungee going around. Yeah, so I'll put this on the side. When we got the handle this morning, we also got another retaining clip, I guess I call them. Spring clips, whatever people call them, that goes there. We need that. And we bought a locking nut to go down here. And we modified this. This was the piece here, but it bent. So now I added this piece. Let's see. I added this piece here. Some steel from a trailer jack to give it some more rigidity, so I'm lifting heavy logs that this doesn't bend in. I'm going to put the nut, because this thing keeps on loosening and falling off. Actually, the nut's actually here. And we'll get this all hooked back up so we can load some big logs on the sawmill. Here we go. We added this channel to this piece. There's some scrap metal, but now when the log sits in here, it hopefully will not bend. It bends down this way, I guess this way. So this hopefully will, and this is a lock nut, 1/4 lock nut, so that it can move a little bit if I need it to and it won't fall off. And we put the retaining pin on, so we should be good to go. We'll try that out. I don't know if it's tomorrow. We're watching granddaughter tomorrow. I have a PT, I have a doctor's appointment, lunch with the guys, actually breakfast with the guys, so I don't know how that's going to fit in.